Hello, welcome to today's Conversion Corner. I've waited mostly all year basically to showcase these particular special chimeras because I was going to debut them in a special narrative campaign called the Necron Awakening. But unfortunately, 2 of the 3 players in the campaign sold off their armies, so that one kind of stalled out. So I decided instead of holding off to debut them on the narrative campaign, I go ahead and talk about them in this Conversion Corner. I had a lot of fun doing these. I figured I needed a transport for the Adeptus, I'm sorry, not the Explorator portion or wing of the Mechanicum. And so I figured, well, they're going to use standard equipment that, transports that are available to the Imperium. And actually, the of all the possibilities, though the Taurox has the ability to kind of get through terrain pretty well, the Chimera has the amphibious rules. And I think that made more sense for an Explorator operation, since they would be going in all types of terrain. So you can add dozer blades, and you get the same move through cover kind of, reroll dangerous terrain rolls, and have the amphibious capabilities as well. So I figured the Chimera hull is the perfect way to go about it. But having read, Imperial Armor, I think it's 8, the Chimera Doom, or Doom of Chimera, I guess. There was a character in there that was kind of calling the shots, one of the commander characters, and he was kind of operating and keeping tabs on everything in his command chimera with all these monitors and screens and stuff. And he was connected to his different servitors, camera servitors, what have you. And I kind of captured that idea and decided to meld it with the whole Explorator concept. The Chimera would allow the Explorators to have an armored transport capable of basically all-terrain capabilities. It would have plenty of cargo space to handle all of the sensors, suites, and scientific instruments and what have you, and still have enough room for a crew or a small complement. So by swapping out the various guns, it's going to need some defense, because you never know what hostiles it come up against. Could be indigenous creatures, or it could be some sort of enemy that happens to be in the area. So get rid of the multi-laser off top and replace that, made the turret basically a sensor suite. And I've got 2 different versions so that I can, I wanted to get some variety. To me, it kind of fit the mold better, what I was trying to accomplish. So both of these have the multi-laser removed, sensor equipment put on top, the heavy bolters removed, and replaced with a heavy stubber and a bow mount. And then finally, in the back, all the las gun arrays are removed completely, replaced with essentially sensor domes. So between the turret itself, which can do directional data gathering, the sensor nodes on the sides that occupy what used to be the las arrays are equipped to kind of scan 360. And then finally, there's a communication relay to the orbital ships. So let's take a quick look. Both obviously have a dozer blade type equivalent, so they can move through cover. Let's take a quick look at how I went about doing this. Let's take the turret off. Alright, so here we go. The stock Chimera is a great place to start. Not a lot of changes required. What you will notice is these right here. Oh man, I'm forgetting where these are from. These are ammo boxes or storage boxes from another kit. And darned if I can remember what they're from. Oh, I just had a mind blank. Well, anyway, I have 4 of them, so they cover up the Aquila really, really well here and nestle in very nicely. Now, the cable for towing, whether it's removing obstacles or recovering vehicles, It's important. Purity seal is just a nice touch to add. As far as the las array, I used basically cut the las guns off, and the las guns bodies are actually pointed inside. So this just becomes, it just build it the way you would a stock Chimera, just point the guns inside. Hatches are the same. This is an older version of the smoke launcher. They're still going to need the ability to kind of pop smoke and run just in case. Aquila still makes sense. It is Explorator after all. Over here on this side, this array is part of the Chimera kit. Okay, that comes with, it's part of the antenna array that you usually mount on the turret. On this side, I used like a tarp roll from one of Lehman Russ detail sprues. And again, it covers the Aquila on this side, nestles inside that space really, really well. And a second tow cable. Okay. Alright, so that's the main body. Not a whole lot to do there, except for those las arrays. And basically cutting the stubber off and replacing just the barrel. Cutting off the barrel and replacing it with the heavy stubber barrel. Now, this is where you can have a lot of fun, is on the turrets. I'm going to go through both of them. This is the, it's got the Mechanicus Deus Glorium, essentially glory of the Omnissiah, basically, is what that kind of becomes. Now, this is off the command detail sprue. It comes with Eldar, Chaos, Imperial, Space Marine, as well as Tau. And again, there's another communication array from just another Chimera kit. This is the launch rail of a hunter-killer missile with green on the front when you have the sensor, and then some piping on the side. This obviously is a good sensor array, just the way it looks, and it fits perfectly in the roof of the Chimera hatch. Yep, that is a Chimera hatch on top. And this is actually the communications packet or array from that command sprue. So you do get a lot more variety as far as communication arrays that way. On this side, I've given it a Explorator unit number and a actual vehicle number. Okay, so that's the first one. This is the second one, and oh, sorry, wrong way. This is the unit number, and that's the vehicle number. So this is Explorator Unit 265, vehicle number 11, vehicle number 4. Here's a typical Chimera array. Okay, communication array. Nothing fancy, nice and simple. This is I believe that's from one of the Space Marine shrouded piece. I don't remember which model it's from, but it fits nicely on the hatch of the Chimera. And using the heavy stubber support stanchion, I was able to put the searchlight on the top of that to give it kind of a offset searchlight. Another communication array just like on the other one. And here's a servo skull set to round out the sensor suite. Alright, so these are my Mechanicum Explorator models. Chimeras. I call them Chimera Explorators. And these are essentially ungunned, if you will. They have the same stats as a standard Chimera, same abilities, including the command ability, but they only have a cargo or troop capacity of 6, because most of the interior is taken up by communications arrays and sensor suite, scientific analysis equipment. So it's part of a narrative campaign. It's just that's something I wanted to do. It was really, really fun. Now, the one thing I do enjoy doing is putting small details on, like the pick and the shovel. It's nice to see those on some models. You don't have to put on all of them, but make a couple of them stand out by putting those on there. It really adds some character to the model. So, nice, simple Chimera kits. I had a lot of fun putting them together. I kind of wish I had more, but these will be appearing in, will be appearing in the narrative campaign. They don't fit into any other class. I can't substitute them for anything else, but I did enjoy building them. So, hope you enjoyed. Hope it gave you some ideas. I mean, obviously you don't need to make these specific ones, but you might get ideas for how to detail up one of your existing vehicles with other items. Okay, so please go ahead and comment below, share, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you think. All right, thanks for sticking with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.